Audience retention has gotten way more important nowadays, especially since YouTube has just announced their new AI tool, Jump Ahead. If you have not heard yet, Jump Ahead, the YouTube AI tool, is meant to help a lot of viewers just jump ahead to the best and juicy parts of a video. This is probably one of the biggest and newest changes YouTube has made to their own system since YouTube Premium. But of course, this raises hundreds of new questions that need to be answered. How does this AI feature work? How easy is it for these users to use the feature? And what does this mean for content creators? Well, in this video, I'll be breaking down how creators can maximize their growth by abusing the Jump Ahead AI tool. To answer the first question on how this AI tool works, the tool is a lot more simple than you might think it is. How Jump Ahead works is by using real user watch data and analyzing it with AI and machine learning to know which parts of a video really speaks to the audience. Viewers of a video would also receive a message that says this, to know that, hey, this is the best part of the video that you should jump ahead to. This is a great new feature for viewers that just want to jump ahead to the best parts of the video, or those that just don't have the time to watch the entire video. But why is YouTube doing this? Is YouTube just hopping onto the trend of developing their own cool AI tool just to impress the new investors or even the new users that, hey, they're pretty trendy and they know what's up with AI? Well, no, there's definitely a good reason to this. The reason why YouTube is introducing this new AI tool is to promote their new YouTube Premium subscription service. I want to be totally straight up with you, and as a creator, you definitely need to know this. Ad revenue for a company is definitely not the way to grow. It's very detrimental to a company's growth, and it's not reliable at all. That's why YouTube has introduced so many exclusive features that can only be found in the YouTube Premium service, such as downloading videos so you can watch them offline, or even skipping ads completely. And now with this new AI tool, this gives a lot more reason for users to subscribe to the premium service so they can just skip ahead and watch the best part of a video. On paper, this is a great idea, and I'll be totally honest, whenever I watch a YouTube video, I often just skip to the best parts. I don't really have any time just to watch the entire video. But there is a growing concern with this, especially with what happens to the content creators. There is a lot of new rising questions on how this AI tool will harm the ability for creators to make content. But a lot of creators have not really looked into this AI tool properly. So just let me quickly explain why I think it's actually such a great tool to use. One of the biggest concerns is how ad revenue will actually work. If a viewer was able to jump ahead to the best part of a video, would this mean that the viewer would be able to skip the ad entirely? So then this would also mean that the content creator won't be maximizing their ad revenue. They'll be experiencing a huge decline in their own revenue. But at the moment, I can confidently say that this new AI tool is just a premium exclusive service. And more importantly, it's still just being tested. So if you are a creator that is worrying a little bit more about your ad revenue, then you don't really have to worry about it. But it is also very important to know how the premium service actually works on YouTube. Even though the premium service allows any viewer to just skip all ads, creators actually receive 55% of the revenue generated from the YouTube Premium service, while the other 45% is pocketed by YouTube. However, it should be noted that this is a stronger case for larger channels with a bigger audience. They 100% have a higher chance of getting viewers that use the premium service compared to a smaller channel that only has a few thousand or maybe a few hundred views. Therefore, it might be a much more difficult situation where smaller creators don't really profit off as much as larger creators. These smaller creators would eventually have access to the giant revenue split YouTube Premium service offers. Now, another concern, which I think is the most important, this being is if the information in the YouTube video would be watched at all. If an AI tool tells you to skip to the best part, would this just negate all the information said in the entire video? Would this also mean that all your efforts in making that video very informative just not be worth it at all? Let's say that you are a car review channel and you're just reviewing one of the new latest models of a BMW. So you go over the really cool engine that it has, if it's a manual transmission or an automatic transmission, all the luxury features inside the car, how much luggage space it has inside, and also how fast it goes. And by the end of the video, you just give a brief summary of what the car's purpose is for and which kinds of people would benefit a lot from using it. So taking this YouTube video idea as an example, what if the AI tool only promotes the end of the video, which is the review and the brief overview of the best features the car has to offer? Would the AI tool just negate the rest of the entire video and just say, oh look, the other parts are just so boring and you should just skip to the end since it's just a brief overview and it's much easier to consume the information compared to the more detailed information that's being said in the entire video? What if the viewer actually wanted to watch the entire video, but the AI tool says, hey, it's not that great, you should just skip to the end and just watch another video afterwards? Especially if the information in the video supports the conclusion, they would just be skipping the entire video. It would just wouldn't make any sense. Do you see what I'm talking about here and what the big concern is all about here? Well, there are actually two sides to the problem that you really need to know about. The first being, which which is the obvious, that the new jump ahead AI tool will just negate all the information that other viewers just might find interesting. For those viewers that do want to watch the video, this new AI tool could potentially prevent these viewers from actually watching the entire video. There could be information in there that is so vital for the viewer and they would never watch it. The AI tool has full power in determining what is actually good content versus what is bad content. However, even though this may seem very predatory and very de-incentivizing for a creator, this gives a lot of good reason for the content creator to actually make really good content. Just think about it. Why do so many big channels succeed and so many small channels fail? And it's primarily because so many small channels out there just don't post a lot of good content. This new AI tool would actually help a lot of new content creators understand that, hey, the video is actually not that good and they can definitely improve upon it. The reason why viewers just want to skip the video in the first place is because of all the bloat and unnecessary information that is being said. So just think about it like this. If you were to make a really trash video and the AI tool analyzes it, at most you'll probably get 1 or 2 points that the AI tool thinks is actually worth watching. But if you were to improve your content and make the video a lot more worth it to watch, the AI tool might promote a lot more points in the video where the viewer can actually continue watching. So instead of having 2 jump ahead points, you can probably expect like 5 to 8. And this is a good sign that your content is actually very informative and people do really want to jump ahead to the best parts of the video. So in a way, the more jump ahead points that you have in a video, the better the video will be. And this is why at the beginning of this video, I said that audience retention is now more important than ever. You need to make sure that your audience retains throughout the video so you can have as many jump ahead points in your video. The new jump ahead tool is a great feature added for content creators and viewers. YouTube is really trying to promote the premium service and also trying to help a lot of content creators improve their own videos. Yes, it's very de-incentivizing to feel like, hey, all your hard work in one video is not being shown and people are just skipping ahead to one important point. But you should view this as an indicator that, hey, your video is not that great and there is a lot of improvement that should still be made. So if you really want to learn on how you can abuse this new AI tool, you should definitely book a time with me and I'll go over on how you can actually improve your own audience retention rate. I actually help a lot of creators develop their own YouTube channels and hit high retention rates. All you gotta do is click the link in my description and you can book a time that fits you best. And I haven't said this in a long time, so why don't you just subscribe to me and try killing it with the new AI tool.